Excuse me. Sound cutting out all the time. Hmm. Come on, computer. Oh, this thing is just not wanting to function today. There we go. That should get it working. There's just something wrong with the audio. Something's just bloody wrong with the audio and I can't seem to get it fixed right now. Let us think. Got the documents, saved the Mavari, about to save the Mavari. Got all the equipment off my companions, who will not be joining us later. And I'm just being a dwarf. And I have a sandwich.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much...
Is this the flower?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful.
I bring a flower.
Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
You're about as smart as your average tax collector.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
I'm selling you dead man's equipment. Fantastic. I remember there used to be a guy hanging in a gibbet. I don't know where the map of the gibbet is. All right, Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now he tells us what the
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You're saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Spooky.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now. Are all humans cowards?
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Jowen's got some balls on him. Oh, damn.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures?
Sort of.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Well, let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Davith so far out of the two, the only one with balls.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete.
My turn.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Where are my gloves?
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Alright, reacquainting myself with the controls. Alright. Alright. Strength, Constitution, and a bit of... Oh, I leveled up.
I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed by the Maker.
Oh, there's the gibbet.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why haven't they
I
fed you?
expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such. I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Hey, Tinhead.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
What if I buy it?
10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Oh, that's fine.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Yeah, mate.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Oh, to be honest, I know what it's like to be hungry like that. Stuck in something. Not a great time.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Easy enough.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Ah, got some better armor pieces. Now to go find Duncan.
Logain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
Not smart.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Yeah, thank
Every
you.
Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn to charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Another side mission away from the main force. Thrilling.
We need the beacon. Without it, Logain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
It's all about looking pretty, you know? It's all about looking pretty. Oh. The last time I got sidelined like this, I just exiled.
But we are far from the politics of Orzammar here, and you have no brothers to interfere this time. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the King ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
Dress and dance the Remigold. Way to take a stand. You have some odd ideas about the King. I don't know, could be a good distraction.
Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy enough. When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
How much time do we got?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Oh boy. Oh boy, we can't wait. If I remember correctly, I think it's this way. Sort of. What the? The bloody game crashed on me. Oh boy. It goddamn crashed on me. $30 minutes for it to happen, of course. See how it says resume. Oh, you are fucking with me. I have to go through all that again. You are really testing me.
Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Let me see. He looks better already. I'm sure he... Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see... Come back.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Let me know.
Here's the key.
Hello again. Is there something you need? So long as...
I'll leave the guy in the ship this time. I already found him.
So you returned from the wilds. Good. I've had the Circle Major. Were they? I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but chantry business. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to be...
I agree.
Are you blubbering?
What?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you. I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw...
At last, we come to the joining. We speak...
2 more.
How do you feel?
Before we...
Take some time. When you're ready, the...
Okay, going to save because I'm not really doing this shit.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long...
Mannequin gibbet.
You...
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
What? So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right? I get it, I get it.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate. We will signal you when the time is right. Then I...
Duncan.
Hey.
Saving this. Because that is some annoying bullshit. Alright. There we go. This ball where the cutscenes.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower of his...
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Well, time to do some killing.
Very well. Now you fall! We fight for honor! Quickly, we must fight! We must gain the advantage!
Take that. Poor sons.
Send me!
as you say. I shall do it.
Another level up, don't mind if I do. Alright, let's get to it. More darkspawn to slay. Alright, this way.
Shall be done.
Charnel House indeed. You returned to bones too quickly. somehow still alive. I have a knack in my head. Coughing blood. Sky bleeding and a torn jugular. I'm actually amazed you're still alive. Oh wait, we don't have any rogues. Never mind, I can't open the chest. Can I? Nope. Can't open the chest.
Shall be done.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
Well, I think we kind of get how they got in here.
As you say.
My legs.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Well, they do tunnel about, and they came from the underground, so I mean, there's no point about it. There's no point in moaning about it.
Good point. I need to stay focused. Kill first, ask questions later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for...
Taron Logain can wait. We have to at least survive to get there first.
More of the fiends ahead!
Can't ambush us now.
Won the day! News begun. Shall be done. I shall do it. I shall do it.
What?
I shall be done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just shot that guy twice. That is a oopsie daisy. Okay, I think I should stop. I just keep hitting those guys. Okay, now I hit.
Shall be done. As you say.
As candy and all money and health potions would be absolutely fantastic.
I shall do it.
Back. 40-something degrees. As you say. How many injuries does this guy have on him? Oh, bleeding, torn jugular, cracked skull, wretched limbs. He's not doing so hard, but I'm not going to waste any injury kits on him.
We must get to the top of the tower.
Veilguard better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Very well.
Nope. That was worth a shot.
I shall do it. It has begun. As you say. As you say. Don't be alarmed.
he's gonna get walloped.
Need help? Yes. Off I go.
And
Done.
oh god. Oh no. Well. Well, that sucked. I got gorillaed.
As you say. I am ready. Take that! Yes! Shall be done. No!
Just kicked me in the face.
Shall be done.
I got him. And before this cutscene's over, I'm going to take their equipment to sell it. Because I am a bastard.
over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
It has begun.
Sound the retreat.
Well, what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Master.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Logan, you lost. Someone's about to be speaking to me. So much for that.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you. You're from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
I'd imagine.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I will stay and make something to eat.
Very well.
There's Alistair.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
Yes, I live.
You're alive.
Surprisingly.
I thought you were dead for sure.
Could have been.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon. All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now. Maybe it would help to think that it could have been you out there. We can't let their deaths be in vain.
Well, what is an archdemon?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Al Eamon, that's what I'm for.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostigar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Keep in mind that Loghain was an honorable man.
The Owl would never do what Tan Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? It's not like we have anything else to do.
So you are set then? Ready to be Grey Wardens?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Have I no say in this?
Nope.
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind. I have no problem with your presence, if Alistair doesn't.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Don't get over yourself, Alistair.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Ring. Well, we encountered something. Is it a merchant? Or Darkspawn? Nope, cutscene.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostigar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostigar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Shots fired. Oh, it's a puppy. It's a puppy dog. Oh, look at him. I want to just scrumble his head and tickle his We'll see about that, buddy.
I shall.
You cannot win!
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
Exactly.
He's not mangy.
I always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Name him after my sweet boy. Who's a good boy?
I shall do it.
And of course it crashed again. You know, I think I'm just gonna call it here.